Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to step into the forge to really understand inner discipline, that essential fire that takes the raw potential we all have and hammers it into real, undeniable strength. So let's kick things off with this foundational truth from Aristotle. It's such a powerful reminder that who you become isn't decided in some grand single moment. No, it's forged in the small, repeated actions you take every single day. And that really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? Because the greatest victories you'll ever win aren't on some external battlefield. They're won inside, in that quiet war for control over your own mind and actions. True strength, you see, isn't built outward. It's built inward. Okay, let's dive right in. The very first step in forging discipline is to identify what you're actually up against. And here's a spoiler. It's not the world, and it's not your circumstances. It's the enemy right there, inside your own forge. Look, this is all about self-mastery. It's that part of you that gets up before the alarm, the part that actually finishes what it starts, that just keeps hammering away when every other part of you is screaming to quit. It's like a quiet oath you take with yourself every single morning. And this right here, this perfectly sums up that daily war. The real fight isn't with the weight you're lifting or the task in front of you. It's with that old version of yourself. You know, the one that loves comfort way more than it loves progress. I want you to think of yourself as a blacksmith. Every single time you choose the hard path over the easy one, you are striking the steel. And that strike, it brings all the impurities, that weak, useless gunk called slag, to the surface so it can be scraped away. Yeah, it hurts, but that's how you purify the very material of your character. So how does all this come together? Well, all that effort, all that fire, it's just punishment if it doesn't serve a purpose. Discipline absolutely needs a blueprint. It needs a vision. And this is so crucial. Your why is the fuel for the fire of discipline. Think about it. Most people don't quit because the work is too hard. They quit because they forget why they lit the forge in the first place. Your vision is what keeps you swinging that hammer, especially on the days you really want to quit. This just goes to show you commitment isn't some magical feeling. It's a practice, and it's built from simple daily actions. You keep your vision right there in front of you, you focus only on winning today, and you accept that doubt is just part of the process. You feel it, and then you pick up the hammer anyway. All right, now we're getting to the real heart of the process. This isn't about one heroic, massive effort. It's all about the rhythm of the work itself. This is how the real forging gets done. Man, this is just such a powerful reminder from James Clear. Having grand ambitions is pretty much useless without a reliable daily system. You don't need some massive, unsustainable effort. What you need is a rhythm, a process you can fall back on every single day, no matter what. So, you've got to let go of this fantasy of the one big swing. True mastery is found in patient, relentless, measured progress. It's the daily grind, those small, consistent strikes that forges a blade strong enough to last for generations. And this is exactly how you build a system you can actually stick with. Small, consistent wins build belief. Each one of those tiny victories tells you, hey, I'm the kind of person who keeps my word to myself. That belief, well, it compounds, and it creates unstoppable momentum. Okay, let's talk about a part of discipline that gets overlooked all the time. It's not just about what you do, it's about what you don't do. It's about being on defense, about protecting your most valuable resources. You have to remember this, that fire in your forge, it's not infinite. Every single yes you give to something that isn't aligned with your vision is fuel you can never get back. So saying no to the wrong things is how you say a powerful yes to what truly matters. And what Buffett is saying here is that elite focus isn't about adding more stuff to your plate. It's about subtraction. You have to decide what is truly worthy of your fire and then have the courage to say no to absolutely everything else. Your no has to be just as strong as your yes. All right, let's bring it all home with the final piece of this puzzle, the mindset that holds this entire process together. This is the integrity of the craftsman. You know, this is about what I'd call radical self-honesty. The forge doesn't care about your excuses. It only reflects the effort you actually put in. The most powerful thing you can ever build is that quiet integrity of knowing you can trust yourself to do the work, especially when nobody is watching. And what's so interesting here is how this completely reframes the goal. We're taught to think the reward is arriving at some finish line, but the true craftsman, They understand the reward isn't the finished blade. It's becoming someone who loves the process of forging itself. And this ancient wisdom really brings it all home. Find your mastery, find your peace in the present moment, in the strike, in the work itself. The person you want to become isn't waiting for you at some destination. They are being born in every single disciplined action you take today.
So, at the end of the day, this is the takeaway. The fire is lit, the hammer is in your hand, and the steel is waiting. The only question left is, what will you build?